Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're exploring Files 4.0, the modern alternative to File Explorer on Windows 11. If you've ever wished File Explorer had tabs, dual-pane browsing, or a cleaner design, then Files 4.0 might be exactly what you're looking for. In this video, we'll explain what it is, its best features, and why it's becoming a favorite for Windows users. So let's dive in. Chapter 1. What is Files 4.0? Well, Files 4.0 is a third-party file manager available from the Microsoft Store. It's designed to look and feel modern, matching Windows 11 style. Unlike the traditional File Explorer, it focuses on productivity and customization, giving you features Microsoft hasn't added yet. And the best part? It's free, open source, and trusted by thousands of Windows users. Now you might be wondering why use this instead of the default File Explorer. Well, it's simple. Files 4.0 offers a host of additional features that can make your file management experience much smoother and more efficient. And the best thing is that it's all available at no cost to you. Whether you're a casual user or a power user who needs more advanced features, Files 4.0 has something for everyone. So if you're ready to take your file management to the next level, keep watching. We're just getting started. Chapter 2. The modern design. Let's start with what you'll see when you open up Files 4.0. One of the first things you'll notice is the beautiful fluent design interface. Rounded corners and smooth animations. Light and dark mode support. Custom themes so you can personalize the look. It feels like File Explorer, but upgraded for today's Windows experience. But it's not just about good looks. The new design also makes it easier to find what you're looking for. For example, the search bar is always visible, making it easy to search for files and folders. And the ribbon-like interface makes it easy to find the tools you need. Chapter 3. Tab browsing. Here's a game changer. Tabs. Instead of opening 5 different Explorer windows, you can now open multiple folders in a single window, just like a web browser. Switching between projects, downloads, and documents is way easier and more organized. Imagine you're working on a project that requires several folders. With File Explorer, you'd have to open each folder in a separate window, taking up valuable screen real estate and making it hard to keep track of where you're working. With Files 4.0, you can open all of those folders and tabs within a single window. Not only does this save space, but it also makes it much easier to switch between different parts of your project. You can easily move files between tabs, making it faster and simpler to keep your files organized. Plus, you can drag and drop files into tabs to quickly add them to your project. And if you need to open an external link in a file, just highlight the link, press Ctrl or Alt+Shift+N and boom, it opens in a new tab. This is such a handy feature that I can't imagine going back to a file manager without it. Chapter 4. Dual-pane view. Next, Files 4.0 includes a dual-pane mode. This means you can view the folders side by side in the same window. Copying, moving, or comparing files is now super fast. No need to constantly drag between windows, everything is right there. Let's say you need to move a bunch of files from one folder to another. With File Explorer, you'd have to open each file individually and drag it to the destination folder. Not only is this time-consuming, but it's also prone to errors. With Files 4.0, you can select all of the files you want to move in one pane, and then drag them to the other pane where they will automatically be copied to the destination folder. You can even see a preview of the files as you drag them over, making it easy to see where they're going. Chapter 5. Cloud integration. Alright, here's another game changer. Files 4.0 supports cloud services like OneDrive, Google Drive, and Dropbox. You can manage local files and cloud storage in one place, without switching apps. For people who work across multiple devices, this is a huge time saver. Imagine you're working on a document that's stored in the cloud. With File Explorer, you'd have to open the document in one window and then use a separate app to access your cloud storage. With Files 4.0, you can open your cloud storage in a tab, locate the document you want, and then open it in another tab. You can even set it up so that when you open a file in the cloud, it automatically syncs with your local copy. That way you always have the latest version of your file no matter where you're working. Chapter 6: Tags, Favorites, and Customization. Another feature missing in File Explorer is tags. With Files 4.0, you can tag files and folders for quick access. It also lets you customize favorites beyond Windows Quick Access. Plus, you can choose different layouts, grid, list, or detailed view depending on what works best for you. Let us say you are looking for a specific file and you don't remember where it is located. With File Explorer, you'd have to open folder after folder until you find what you're looking for. With Files 4.0, you can tag common destinations like downloads or documents as favorites. Then you can quickly jump to those folders with a single click. You can also set up tags so that when you see a file you want to access later, you can simply tag it and then retrieve it later with a quick search. As for customizing views, whether you prefer a detailed view for easy sorting or a thumbnail view for quickly previewing images, Files 4.0 has you covered. You can even change the size of icons and text to make it easier to see what you're looking for. Chapter 7: Performance and Extra Tools. But what about performance? Version 4.0 isn't just about looks, it's much faster too. Navigation feels smoother. Large file operations are more reliable. And it even supports previewing images, videos, and documents directly in the window. Plus, it has some extra tools like an image viewer and a hex editor for those who need it. So whether you're just looking for a more visually appealing file manager, or you need more advanced features like cloud integration or dual-pane browsing, Files 4.0 is definitely worth checking out. It's free, open source, and highly customizable. You can really make it your own. Chapter 8: Should you use Files 4.0? Now the big question: should you actually use Files 4.0? Well, if you want a modern, customizable, and productivity-focused file manager, then yes, it's definitely worth trying. The traditional File Explorer gets the job done, but Files 4.0 takes things to the next level. It is like upgrading from an old car that runs fine but looks outdated to a sleek new car with all the latest features. Sure, the old car may still get you where you need to go, but the new car makes the journey more enjoyable and efficient. With that said, Files 4.0 might not be for everyone. Some people may prefer the simplicity of the traditional File Explorer, and may not need the more advanced features that Files 4.0 offers. Others may be hesitant to use a third-party file manager for fear of damaging their system. However, Files 4.0 is safe and reputable with thousands of satisfied users. Closing, and that's a quick tour of Files 4.0 on Windows 11. A modern, powerful, and free alternative to File Explorer that makes managing files easier than ever. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more tech explainers, and let me know in the comments if you've tried Files 4.0 yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.